Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen. What do you have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Just about to get underway. Edmundo Sosa up now for the Tigers. And the home opener is underway. This to third. Throw on to Torkelson. One out in the top of the first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Went under it. And there's two away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Detroit, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
That's out the corner.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award as one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
The 1-1. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody up.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Out over the wall and makes an automatic double. A run comes into the play. Next to hit for Arizona, Jackson Chourio. Oh. Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Goes into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. Takes strike 1. No outs. Runner on second.
Streamer, appreciate the follow, bro.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Now here is Spencer Torkelson.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls.
Lays it to the Dbacks for the run. In to score the third. And they lead by 2. And in its second,
Boy, it's hitting it, though.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
No one can get there. It falls in. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the
Swing and he popped it up. 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. It's 5-0.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage. He squared it up nicely.
Rolls across the diamond. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
That's crazy. We went through the whole lineup in the first inning. 7 hits, 6 runs. Crazy.
Back here in the desert. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Ball 1 there. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Otto Lopez. In the air to left center. Ciani moving under it. 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Taylor Ward. Comes up empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Bryson Stott stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Nola trying to bounce back from a bumpy first. Swing at a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the missed play. Jackson Choria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He doubled home a run at his first AB. Hard ground ball, pace knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Here's your 1. Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Matt Vierling.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Late with the swing there. That one lifted to left. Lyle on the move. And there's one down. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 1 so far. Two down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Foul ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got
line drive, knocks it down.
Hey!
So a man at first. And now it's going to be Miguel Rojas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Up the middle, Lopez. Flips it. Here's one. A sensational double play. Next to hit, Michael Ciani. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Ward running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in the desert, start of the fourth, Jorge Polanco up now for the Tigers. Popped in the air, left field. Lyle makes the grab, one down. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Now a rip into left center. And there's 2 down. Mickey Monia now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker. That's the third, and that one handled. And it's on to third, and they got it. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 4, Luis Campusano stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and he just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. Oh.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
And aboard on the leadoff single. Galen Lyle, the next to hit. RBI single his last time up. On the ground to the left. And he gets fired. Caught the rundown now.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run homer. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. This is Bryson Stott. Liner caught at second. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Chorio now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right back to him on the mound. Gets him easily, ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Out towards right center field. Chorio on his way in. 2 down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Fly to left his first time. Two down, nobody on. We're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. They get 4 strikeouts for him on the bunt. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Spencer Torkelson.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Oh, that's inside.
And it's second. And there's a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. One down. Now up next for Arizona, Michael Ciani. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. Ward takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Luis Campusano will hit next. 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak. Long run into the gap. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, top 6. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Ciani takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Andy Ochu. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Jorge Polanco. That clips the corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Lyle on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, where we go bottom 6. Galen Lyle stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Short hop liner, handled it short. It's there, and that's a great play. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. ball there. The D-backs up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Grounds one to short. Lopez on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got it. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the right fielder, Jackson Choria. There's the strike.
That's a ball.
Hard liner. Stretches out and hauls it in. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The 1-1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Gary Sanchez goes the opposite way. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
This one in the air, right field. And he made a great effort on that one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Paul Sewald into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Out towards right center field, Choria on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So digging in, Taylor Ward. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One run across to the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. This to center field. And it falls. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Fearless goes after that one for strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lyle coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 3 runs. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
That's out the corner.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that'll for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Michael Ciani stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and